And there we are. Let's just wait a second. I think we're on anyhow. Hello, everybody. This is Elijah Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here today with Maria. And Maria she's pretty phenomenal, by the way. So she's the lady I go to when I want some information or a reading. So what does that tell you about her? She's also pretty darn good with romance. I'm on private. I don't know how to do that. Okay, we're on private. I don't know how that happened. Can you come? My daughter's going to have to save us again.
It says live, but
It says on mine, it says private,
On mine, it says private too. This video is private.
which
Oh, that's
I never put anything private. So.
that's it. I wonder if it's auto sets that like that now, you know?
It
before you
might, but it
start.
didn't give me a choice to change it.
What am I looking for? This one.
Because when I went to when I went to when I went to there the pencil.
Yeah, I know, mother.
Okay. When I put the one up today, it went to private. Not made for kids. It's public, it says it's public there.
All right.
That's where.
Hello, people who are watching this live.
Hi.
I know, it's like, because I can see it. I put it on my YouTube and I can see it, so I don't know.
I just,
There, it came up for me now.
okay, it did that to the last one, with Aaron as well.
I saw that, yeah. It's interesting I still don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Max started talking to you guys after. I'm like,
So we've got a few hellos. Estelle says hello. Doreen from the Netherlands says, hey. Bonita says, hey, ladies, happy Saturday. And Doreen says, good to see you. Linda C says, hello, Maria. Estelle sends a heart. And Linda says, hi, Elisha and Elle.
Don't forget Maria.
No, she already said hello to Maria separately.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And Nina says hello.
Maria Herrera says hello.
Hey, Maria.
Hello, mister.
Okay, and our dog says hello.
I know, my dog said hello. Oh my goodness.
So
Nina B says, nice to see you, ladies. Happy Saturday.
it is, yeah. Well, in where Maria is, it's hotter than Sin. But
I don't want to know how hot it is right now. Earlier it was 104. I don't even know right now.
yeah, so but here it's still hot. It's only like 30 degrees centigrade.
Yeah, it's 102 right now.
Got a question for you. Nana B asks, who's a better man for me in the long run, Babul or Kumar?
Okay, let's see.
Why?
That's my baby boo.
Okay, let's see. First choice.
Wait,
Emily, come up and cuddle with me.
is he trying to get your attention?
Usually when he acts like a baboon.
Okay, so the first one I get, I don't know if they have kids or he has kids, the first option, but I'm getting like this is the better option. The second one is gonna put effort on first, but then they have a lot of issues, like past issues they need to work on, and they're not willing to work all the way. So I think both of them are not, you know, they're not bad options, but the first one is the best option for you. So, well, I don't know if one wants kids and the other one doesn't, but the first one, something to do with children. I think you guys are lined up when it comes to children. Maybe the way that you feel about children. So yeah, first option.
So Babul is the first option, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Asil asks, is there anything that I could have done in the past to have secured a happy life with Albert now? No! Just straight up, no! Sorry. That was rude for
It's
me.
it was a little bit mean.
No, but I know I feel like she feels like she goes in cycles, but that's how I feel right now too in my life. But that's how we learn. And as long as you, even if it feels like you're doing the same cycle and over again, you always learning something, even if it doesn't feel like it. So it feels like you're growing, expanding, and now I feel like you went through enough cycles. I think you're talking about a particular thing, to where it's time for you to take action now and get out of it, if that makes sense. But no,
Yeah.
before you had to go through that, otherwise you would know what type of action to take, if that makes sense. So yeah, Elle was right. No,
Sorry.
just a little bit more.
She's just my daughter. I know she thinks
I
to
think
herself.
She was right. I mean, no, but
She's right, but anyhow.
Bonita asks, Maria, what's next for Bonita? XOXO.
let's see what's next.
And you can go in a variety of directions with Bonita.
Ooh, so I'm getting, you're in a place where you feel empowered right now. It feels like it's because you have like really I've seen like a phoenix, like you get a renewal birth, and I'm getting death. So something in your past, something you've dealt with for a while is done and over with, and now you can renew in your birth. And I'm getting empowerment. You're in your power. So you're changing, controlling aspects of your life like you couldn't before, and that's giving you a sense of confidence you didn't have before. So I like it. Really good. I like the phoenix.
I like that a lot, actually.
I was like, ooh, I want that.
Yeah.
Linda says we had a heat index. Stop talking, people. I had a heat index of 111 today, storming now, so cooled down to 90s.
Well, that's
Doreen
cool. Yeah.
asks, I wouldn't ask about a horse.
No, I would like to ask.
Oh, my bad. I can
No,
read. I
it's-
swear.
No, it's because her language is Dutch, not English.
I would like to ask about a horse I love called Gente.
Jeanette,
Jeanette. Okay.
it's Dutch.
Does she miss me? I'm getting restless when I'm not around her.
Oh, I'd say yes, but
Mm.
yes.
She's a beautiful horse. I saw a picture of her. She's gorgeous.
I feel like it's like it's a very special horse. I mean, I know this is my unicorn deck, but I got abundance, and I feel like she feels loved. That she feels the abundance of her love, and I feel like she feels when they're not together, they miss each other. Oh, I love it. I love horses.
I have a feeling too. They have history together. Other
Yes.
lifetimes.
Yeah, yeah, it's very special bond. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maria Herrera says, thank you, Ellen Alicia. Gohan is doing doing good, like you said. He is back to normal, jumping with lots of energy. I can't thank you enough.
Oh,
You're welcome.
we deal with that every day because we have two goofballs.
We just finished dealing with the jelly bean injury where she moved wrong or slept wrong, and for a couple days she had a shoulder issue and was limping.
So we did the same thing as
yeah,
we told you.
And I forced her to stay in the house for an entire day without going for a walk.
We should go on. There's a
about.
lot of questions and we don't want to wear
No,
Maria
no,
out.
I'm just saying, like we deal with fairly often.
Thank you,
Lily
Champagne.
Torres asks, will my friend D ever get separated from his toxic relationship with his kid's mother? I'm worried about his mental health.
That falls under the adage of lessons learning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why is because he doubts himself and he's afraid of change. even though he's saying and he knows he needs to. And also I feel like he's parts of the situation he's in denial about. And he's not, I see him accepting it in the future, but it's gonna take some time. He doesn't, he's not accepting the challenges of changing, I guess, the situation. He doesn't believe that he fully believes his purpose yet. So that's why he's in that cycle and is not. He sees it very black and white. He feels like if he doesn't, he can't have the things he wants to have also with family and his kids. So, which is not true. So he will, but it will take some time. He's having a really hard time right now. And I got friendship. So I feel like you being there for him, it really, really helps. So.
Yeah, and I think he's thinking that he owes the kids, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, yes.
It's a difficult situation for any man to be in.
It is. And women, especially women like that, will use that against,
Unfortunately.
And
I'll hang it up. So
society kind of has trained us to stay in an unloving relationship because children need both parents. Not so much now, but like from early 2000s back to the 90s and like 50s and shit. It's how a lot of our parents grew up. I mean, not so much.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So Doreen says, Elle, you should do your own lives, eh?
Well, what she wrote was, "Hell, you should do lives, man."
Yeah. Okay.
I will watch that. I will pay to watch that. That will be funny.
I don't know. I kind of go, how many people will I end up making cry because I'm just too brutally honest?
A few people would come watch it.
People would go, oh my God, that's great. But like when it comes to their question, it's very, I feel attacked. How dare you insult me?
It might be, but people would still come back. Let's go on, honey.
They might need to listen to it.
Tay asks, ladies, me and my family are going to Chicago in a few days for the air show. I wanted to know if the trip is going to go well. I keep getting an uneasy feeling when I think about the trip.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah. What's making you nervous about the trip? I don't think it has to do with the trip. Is it you're nervous about the people you're gonna be around with? Yeah, I'm not getting that the trip is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I got trust, maybe because you don't know how it's gonna work out interacting with certain family members. Because I'm getting the trip itself is fine. I don't pick up anything negative, anything bad happening with that. So.
But Tay is very empathic, right?
So yeah, so maybe she's picking up somebody else in the family member, being nervous about it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was like, I see it great, going great. Okay, good.
And I also think she doesn't like change.
Oh yeah, I don't either. It's okay. I get it. Yeah.
Good luck, Tay. You'll have fun. Go with the idea of fun.
Mary asks, when will Soledad reach out to me?
Max, why are you whiny, baby? I know. He is not gonna reach at the moment. I'm getting probably within a couple weeks, maybe more chance. I feel like he's trying to hide his feelings because I'm seeing like poker face, like he's trying to not take the chance to risk that you know how he feels. That makes sense. I don't know why that's kind of prideful.
I have to ask, the little whimpers in the background, Maria, is that Max?
Yes.
He's pulling a Tolly when I don't feed him.
I didn't know what he wants. He's trying to sit with me, and I'm like, okay, sit down. I don't know why he's whining. Come on. What time is it?
Mom.
You're not paying attention to him.
He was just laying in my bed, like literally on my pillows, like a king sleeping. I don't know why. He's like, go
Yeah,
back.
no, Holly does that too.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Mom made bacon, and for like 3 hours or more, maybe, Tall is
Mhm.
like,
I know.
because he wanted bacon.
That's all that he wanted. He just wanted his bacon.
Like, he didn't care. It was just, I'm gonna be annoying until you give me my bacon, yo.
I know. I heard that. It's so funny. He's like, oh, okay, never mind. He wants his ball from underneath the chair. Okay, I'm sorry, Max.
That's a jelly bean.
He's like, fine now. He's back on the bed now. He's like, I just told you my ball is underneath here. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. He's like, bye. He left the room.
Attention, just the wrong thing of attention. All right.
Mhm.
Jennifer Schwab asks, my middle daughter Sydney and grandson are moving to South Carolina next year. We were originally going to move near family in Missouri. Will South California offer
Carolina.
financial success, happiness over Missouri?
Because Carolina, darling.
That's what I said. South Carolina.
So I'm sorry. So they want to know what will be
Is it-
better.
South Carolina offers
Missouri.
financial success, happiness over Missouri. Or Missouri. Which one would be the best choice for them? And I'm biased in this answer, so I won't even suggest anything.
Let's see. I am not getting like a big difference between. I'm getting either or will be. I think it's mostly a lesson for them to move forward, to break free from wherever they are right now, and either or option is going to be great for them. So I'm trying to pull. I'm like, it's just
That makes sense, actually.
I'm getting new location, happy ever after. It doesn't matter which location it is, as long as it's a new location. So get more clear than that. Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
Ava asks, hi ladies, good evening. I would like to know whether Manu understands why I refuse to talk to her when she is under the influence of alcohol. Doubtful.
So does he understand? I'm getting yes, but it's because they want to make their relationship work. It's not because they really are doing it for themselves. I'm getting like they need kind of to disconnect from all the surrounding influences so they can do what's best for them, which pretty much not drinking is what's best for them, right? But I feel like they are trying to make everybody else happy instead of making themselves happy. So I feel like they get influenced to drink when they're around certain people, if that makes sense. Trying to escape a few some things, but the answer is they do see it, but they're not seeing it completely for what the correct reasons, if that makes sense. They're like somebody changing or doing something to make somebody else happy, not doing it for themselves. It's not gonna, no matter what they do, it's not gonna work. They're gonna go fall back to the same patterns. So I hope that helps.
Anita says, thank you, Mary. That's great. Linda says, hey, Maria, does Spirit Universe have a message for me or guidance, new job / career?
See, Spirit, what new job? Surprise, surprise. I got healing energy, teaching, and creative expression. So, what I'm getting is to focus on energy healing and teaching, and have creative ways of doing that, if that makes sense. If you're getting obstacles in when let's say you're doing something and you you have obstacles doesn't mean that you need to completely get away from what you're doing. I'm saying to get creative ways to express where you at or what you're supposed to do, because what you are supposed to do is a little more unconventional. Like what we do is not conventional. So when I'm seeing teaching is teaching, but also it's going to be find creative ways of doing it, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. Like, you can't make that up, so I like it. That's it.
Okay, that's good.
Victoria O asks, why does Juan always say he always says he's going to come over and visit me, but never does? I don't get it.
You've missed Linda.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Linda.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Maria just read for Linda.
Oh, I missed
Let
it.
me do my job.
I missed it entirely. Okay, sorry.
That's weird. I'm not picking up anything like malicious. I'm not seeing like he's holding back, because I see the attraction. He's very attracted to you, but he feels like if he does that, it would create a space where he's going to be responsible and doing more, if that makes sense. And he's not sure he's there yet, which it makes no sense, because hanging out shouldn't be a big deal. But I think it's the way he's pretty much a black and white kind of guy. So he's like, okay, if I do this and I have to go all in, we can't just go and see how it goes and then just pull away, if that makes sense. So I'm getting worth waiting for. So yeah, so I'm getting, let me see if I get time frame where yeah.
And it might also
Within it,
kind of the
Mhm.
energies of the day, right? Because I know there's a lot of men that are they were going gung-ho about 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden they just stopped and put the brakes on. And
yeah, and
so it might be
yeah.
partly energy too.
Yeah, so I'm not getting anything. Yeah, I'm not like he's hiding or doing anything as he wants you. He's really attracted to you energy, not just physically your energy, but I'm getting 2 to 4 weeks to seeing any action towards him, from him to you, if that makes sense. So
Maria Herrera asks, hi, any messages from my spirit? Thank you.
let's do this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting I don't know if you're having a hard time lately communicating with communication in general, or communicating with a certain person, but I'm getting is to just kind of surrender and trust that it's going to work out, because I feel like I don't know what you're trying to do, but everything is going to plan. But when it comes to communicating with people to make that happen, I don't know if it's something in your life or work or love life or just in general, it says just surrender and just let it like pretty much your guides help you, because I feel like they try to actually give you messages too or talk to you, and you're so because when we feel heard, we get upset, of course. Okay, they don't hear me, they don't see me, what can I get through? It's like kind of surrender, and because it's not really that somebody's actually or a situation is really happening because they are trying not to do that. It's because I think they're teaching you how to just do what you do, let it go, and trust that it's going to happen. That was a lot. Sorry.
Well, it's good
That came
advice.
really fast.
It's really
That
good.
made sense.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're stuck.
Jenny asks, is Diego truly happy without me?
Oh no.
Did you hear it? Can you hear us?
Now I can hear you. Yeah, you were stuck for a little bit.
Oh, sweet. Anyhow, Jenny, is Diego truly happy without me?
Diego.
Diego.
Yeah, but truly, we're not really fun.
It's when the energy gets really high, then we start having problems, I noticed.
Oh yeah, because I just got a bunch of messages. Maybe that's why. Um. So I'm not getting that they're truly happy, but I am getting that you guys, he felt like you guys didn't see eye to eye. Like it's not like you guys didn't care about each other, but I feel like you just couldn't click, if that makes sense. And I'm getting like stay optimistic about your love life and try not to focus on him, because also too I'm getting like when you were interacting with him, you couldn't truly be yourself, express yourself. So for right now, I feel it's best if you guys are, separate, like you are right now in separation, and stay, be positive and trying to focus on that to see how stuff, because right now the way energy is, you guys can't come together, and he's not happy, but I don't see him doing anything to change it, if that makes sense. But, yeah.
Doreen says, thank you. Love her so much, man. She is hilarious. Such personality. Champagne asks, hi, Maria. I'm wondering if you can get anything on my youngest son-in-law with
No
the
son.
law. Is there anything I should be prepared for? Thank you.
Son-in-law, get anything
No,
over there?
her son, he's like just coming into teenagehood. He's quite young still.
Yeah, I read it wrong. My bad.
So
It's
he's
okay.
like, I'm not sure, between 9 and 12.
I'll pray for you. I have teenagers. I am not. I feel like they'll, start kind of being more private, if that makes sense. In trying to be more you know, separated from you, but I'm not getting anything crazy. I'm getting, so even though that's gonna happen, it's gonna make you feel uneasy. I feel like he has a strong foundation to where nothing crazy is gonna happen, if that makes sense. I'm not getting anything bad. I'm getting strong foundation and strong family values. So, yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm not getting any crazy.
Jennifer Schwab says, completing from the other question, if our family moves to South Carolina instead of Missouri to follow our daughter and grandson, we are going to see which state will be better for us. Thank you.
Oh, good.
So I personally, mostly because I have a lot of clients from Carolinas. I think Carolinas have a lot of really interesting energy going to be happening in the future, in my personal opinion. So
Sally asks, will I pass the college course I plan to take at the end of summer of this month?
that one's a good one for you, Maria.
I'm getting yes, you are. Okay, so I'm getting yes, and you need to be confident and all that good stuff. Just don't be overconfident, because I feel like something might trip you up, something you don't see coming. So I don't know if it's you over extend yourself, maybe you work more, or you work, or it's you don't put as much time in studying, because at first, let's say the material was easy and then you just doesn't make sense, and then the second round of material is a little more hard, you're trying to put the same effort and you don't do as well. But I see you passing it. Just be vigilant, just read the syllabus, make sure you have everything right, because I do that sometimes. I forget about due dates even though I have it written down, or see something because I'm all over the place. But yeah, that's what I see. But yes, I see that, but just I see something trying to trip you over. Just make sure that you pay close attention to, I don't know if it's a material or the syllabus, or because with these classes, if you miss one thing, it just takes so many points, it gets you behind. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Yes.
Keisha W asks, hello ladies, will I be moving into my own home by next year? Thank you.
Home by next year. That's a big yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Yes, you are. And you're gonna find a few places that you like. So yeah, I got a little virtual. That's a big yes for me. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Cassie D asks, hello ladies, I was just wondering if my guides have any messages for me, please and thank you.
So let's see. Yes. Oh, I guess trust is a big word, a big thing today. But so I'm getting that. I don't know. Oh, there's this hidden card. I like it. So I don't know if you have been feeling that you've been going through stuff lately that you feel like you're not strong enough to overcome, or that've been really challenging. I'm getting that you are whatever situation you're going through, you're gonna see the other side. Just be aware and live in the moment, because I feel like you're missing some things or focusing more on the negative, which it's not hard not to do when you go through difficult situations. Because there is, I guess, polarity. There's no, like, even in the stuff that's bad, there's good things that actually will help you move forward in the situation. Just trust that it's gonna work out. But so what I'm getting is, whatever is going on right now, there's things happening that are positive, that you're not seeing that they're positive, that actually, if you take action towards that, not just think positive, but towards that, it will help you move forward faster, or get out of the situation that you're feeling or you are in faster than it would if you didn't pay attention to it. Hope that makes sense.
It does.
Joe Fermino asks, hey, any messages from my guides? Thank you.
What was the name? I'm sorry.
Zhao.
Yes, I'm getting, I don't know if they're, I don't know, it has to do with prosperity. I don't know if it's money or relationship. I feel like they are supported to do what they are doing right now. And they're gonna be very, very happy with whatever they're deciding to do right now. So they're very supported, and just be like, I feel like it's then ask for more help from your guides, but whatever it is, I'm getting an increase in I'm getting more of, it's more financial, but also I think it's going to bleed into relationship, love, or family relationships. Good cards. Maybe I need to pull my cards afterwards. Maybe good messages.
Yeah, really.
Tay Tay says, my mom has been stressing a bit about it. Maybe it's that's it. It's true. I don't like change, LOL. I don't mind the change itself. I feel it's more a fear of not knowing if the change will be good or not. Embrace the change.
Yes.
Linda says, thank you. Tay Tay adds, I'm still nervous about going to Chicago because of all the crime. It is the highest crime city in the US, if not the world.
Well, they do have that, the mayor of that city's, I think she was run out of town, actually. So they have a new mayor. It might be better now.
But I'm glad you saw the trip going well. Thank you. Jennifer adds, thank you so much. I just told my daughters, I believe as long as we're together as a family, living near each other will make us happy no matter where it is. You have confirmed that moving is good.
Yay.
And Champagne said she saw you going to South Carolina too. Champagne's also quite a highly intuitive family, group family. Okay, go ahead.
Ava says, thank you. She is IMO, sacrificing herself. She's always sacrificing herself for emotionally manipulative mother,
Oh,
for her emotionally manipulative mother. And I have to reinforce strong boundaries for my own sake.
yeah, that's perfectly all
Hard.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's all right.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Linda adds, Venus is in retrograde through September 3rd or 4th, somewhere in there.
Third,
Jennifer adds, I hope moving happens this year for us instead of next. I'm so ready. My family is also ready to move on from here. Maria Herrera says, thank you. I follow the advice. Thank you. Vertical Connection asks, my girlfriend in Italy would like to know if she should go ahead to be operated on the
herniated disc.
herniated disc.
Well, that's a good question for Maria because she's a healer.
Yes, but I feel like need to get more information about it, if that makes sense. Nothing wrong with the I feel like you don't have all the information about it. Like what happens. So not medical, it's gonna start a little bit, but there's different ways that they can repair that. Just make sure it's not to do with like infusing anything together, if that makes sense. So I'm getting like there is hidden information that not it's hidden, it's just you, I don't know if you don't know about it or they haven't explained to you thoroughly, but I'm getting a yes. I just need you to be a little more informed about it. Yeah.
That's a good choice. That's a good advice.
Yeah.
Champagne says, thank you. Nothing very crazy is what I wanted to hear because we as a family can handle crazy, but not too crazy with what he has already dealt with. LOL. Maddie asks, hi, sorry I'm late. You're here. We're not done. You're not late. Do my guides have any messages for me?
That's funny because I picked up these cards before you said something. Okay. Yes, I'm getting that okay, so I don't know if stuff has happened to make you feel like you're not close to spirit or God, whatever you believe in, but I feel that kind of, if you don't, you are close and the journey is leading you closer to that. I'm getting like that would get you closer to your personal happiness and healing if you believe that and let that happen. So also I feel like the reason why you're feeling like you're not close to spiritually to God, your guides, your angels, is because of different attachments you had to let go recently. That always is not fun. So that's a message I'm getting. So
That's our Maddie from the meditations.
yeah, so I'm getting it's attachments that stuff you have to let go. So it makes sense. Stuff in life that happens, you don't feel as close to or supported, which makes sense when you go through losses and stuff in life. But it feels like your journey, your journey is going the way it's supposed to go, and you are on the way to personal healing and happiness. So maybe there's a reason why I didn't hear the name, so I could get like
yeah, that makes sense.
Because when you know somebody and you're close to them, so that's good. Good message. I like it.
Vertical Connection says, thank you, ladies. Love you all. And that's all.
Well, that's
all,
it.
folks.
That's it. Wow. That's nice though. So do you have anything you want to add, Maria? Oops, Jennifer says,
Thank you so much, Champagne. I love being with both my grandchildren and my grandchildren.
have been raised.
Yeah, no, it's just,
It bouncing, I know.
well, not just that, it just, for some reason, my brain just wasn't computing.
I get
been
that.
raised together. We're trying as a family to live in the same city, state, but also move forward. Maddie says, thank you, makes sense. Tay says, thank you for the lives, ladies. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Many blessings. Ava says, prayer hands, heart, and peace sign.
And
I read emojis.
we will try, yeah, and I don't do emojis either. But we will try and do every Saturday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. From as long as my energies last, we will do that. And I have other people come on like Maria, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add, Maria? How do you find the energies right now?
The energy right now. I feel like there's a lot of things going on with the energy, and because I keep getting trust, and I just pull to see energy to pull to, and this is trust. Everything is I can explain. The energy is a little the energy is always crazy, but it's like I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like it's not only moving fast and it's changing, but it's never been like this before, if that makes sense. It's it can seem like it's bad, which is not bad, but also because it's so different, and it brings up a lot of discomfort, but also what I hear is it brings a lot of miracles, like stuff that you didn't think that's ever gonna happen, or like there was no way it could happen. It will happen. So I see people will have more freedom, so to do more in the energies than it did before, and it will be a lot easier to implement to the physical. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
I think the trust card was for me.
Yeah, the cards have been saying believe in miracles. Or
Oh, there you go. See?
Magic, right?
There you go.
That's a song.
That's what I'm like. I got miracles, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I just be your authentic self. I think a lot of people are pushed to be their true selves, and it's we all have a hard time doing that. And I think it's like it feels like people can't run away from it anymore. Like they can't hide behind other things. So people see that as a negative instead of a positive. So
that's what you've been saying from the beginning, from when we first got on to now. You've been saying basically the same thing, that even though it looks bad, it isn't.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Like some messages I remember.
Yeah. So, but that's really good, because that's important, because sometimes we're going to hurt like heck, but that's because we hold on to it. When actually, if we let it go, it'd probably turn into something really good.
And then also too is like I feel like it's a few messages that I pulled earlier. Especially when it comes to even romantic, but even like other situations too, like letting go. It feels like you're letting go and you're just giving up on the situation, or it's never going to be around that person, situation, the opportunity again. And I'm getting that's not it. It's like you need to let it go, because I feel like everything's changing so fast that even people that didn't have issues letting go before are holding so tight, it's suffocating. It's not letting it go to the next level. So it's more painful, if that makes sense. Then
it does, because we get used to a certain set of rules, and then it's moving to a new level. We have to let go of the old rules. But the new rules are more beneficial, but we have to get to the new rules first by letting go of the old ones.
And people have a hard time letting go of, especially of people, you know, that they love or they're with, or family members, or putting boundaries up. And it's not that if you do that, it's going to be over completely. It's that it's changing. Everything's changing right now. Even people that had no issues before have now at work. I hear a lot of coworkers I worked with for 5 years. Some of them are getting divorced, and it's like I know you don't know what's going on in people's back, but I never heard anything. So I feel like it's a lot of changes, and people don't know how to react to it. So,
and on the other side too, there's a lot of people getting married. My daughter's going to 6 weddings this summer. And there are people who are getting married because they're good matches, not good lessons.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's a lot of shifting and changing that's really positive.
It is. So I feel like also people are, because it's doing that, and instead of dealing, or I was picking up earlier, instead of dealing with taking accountability, because stuff is brought up to take accountability for, not to beat ourselves up that, okay, that's what I did, and this is what I did, and that was not, pretty much okay, or that was not the right thing for me to do, or I should have acted differently, or and instead of saying that, okay, I'll take accountability, blaming others, or blaming the situation, like, oh, this is how I was brought up, or it's because they are being mean to me at work, you know what I mean, like stuff like that, instead of taking accountability and realizing that external environments have nothing to do pretty much with what you do. Once you take accountability, I feel like you move forward better, faster, and those things kind of disappear.
So
that's what I was picking up earlier.
In short, accept that your toxic trait is you are the problem occasionally.
That's what my daily was about today, I think.
Really? I didn't watch it. Yeah, I didn't watch it. But yeah, it's like, I go around sometimes at work, we have this joke going saying, I am, the song, I Am the Problem, or the Taylor Swift song. Yeah.
Song.
Yeah. And so we go around saying, but yeah, sometimes it is, and it's not to beat up yourself, or, it's just, you need to realize that so you can move forward. I was talking to somebody earlier, and they had a dream about a person coming in, and I've saw that person a few years ago, and it's like, and it came up, it's like, you blame other people for your problems. You don't take accountability for what's going on in your life. So whatever is trying to come in, it's going to take longer, because you're,
yeah, that's also a big thing that keeps coming up in the dailies, being responsible for your own actions, or your own because
you're blocking your blessings, you're blocking your lessons. Even though you learn your lesson, you're not letting go. So it doesn't matter how much you learn your lesson, if you're not letting go and let it, it's not, you're blocking what's supposed to come next. So
exactly.
And most people are blocking it for fear that whatever comes next is not going to be good. It doesn't matter. Whatever comes next is going to be better than what is right now, so.
And it's also an evolution upwards energetically. And I saw on the Facebook today that the sign was strength, and strength is rising above your lower nature. And so that's the energy of today. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it when people say the same things I say.
Jennifer Schwab adds, I pray you ladies and the people in this chat have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend. Many blessings. Namaste. Doreen says, hey, I wanted to ask about the energies, LOL. Light came into Matrix. Jennifer adds, yes, the energies have been very difficult on certain days. It has been changing a lot, very discombobulating. I've been clearing daily and working through the fast moving changes. So exhausting. Great advice.
Yeah. So there's something I've learned, just a quick, and as much fast as I say it is as fast as it works. Pull white energy down through the core of you, spread it out to the edge of your aura, bring it back in, and there you are. It works like a dime.
Yep.
Okay, I think there's no more questions. Yep. We can say adios.
Adios, yo.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Maria. That's been a blast.
Yes, it's always fun. So much fun.
I love having you on.
Yes, I like being on too when I'm not working all the time.
Yeah,
Craziness.
you've been working all the time though.
A lot, I know.
I know, but hopefully this is coming to an end, or at least to a level of survivability.
Something, yes.
Yeah.
Like, how are you doing this then? No. You'll be nice.
Namaste, everybody. Thank you for being.